Great Britain really false starts. Ooh, damn. At the Olympic in the final. Jesus. Yeah, that's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. Y'all, we officially have our 100-meter dash champion, and his name is Marcell Jacobs. Now let's get into it. So the men's 100-meter dash just went off, and this man right here, the Italian Stallion, took home the 100-meter dash in a time of 9.80, which was an Italian record. I always say this. I live in America, so I'm not too familiar with my boy, with Lamont Marcell Jacobs. I'm not too familiar. I haven't seen him on the scene. I haven't seen him in, any American meets, any indoor meets, just me personally. But this was the Olympic champ. And like I said, things were really different this year in some of these events. I feel like things were just more spread out. It wasn't like, three Jamaicans and three Americans in the final or anything like that. It's like we got somebody from Italy, USA, South Africa, Germany, China, all these things, all the way down to an Italian man wins the 100-meter dash for the first time, I think since the 90s or 2000, I believe. The first time in a minute that someone not from America or Jamaica wins the men's 100-meter dash at the Olympics. He ran a great race and he took home the belt. When I rewind, when I was watching and everything, my money was on Trayvon Brumell. I thought Brumell was going to get it. I thought it was his time after coming back from his injuries. He was just the favorite. He had the fastest time in the world. I thought he had it, but it didn't happen. He didn't even make it to the finals. Something could be up with his body. And I'm just saying this from watching. I could be misseeing, making all this up, but I feel like the last two times I watched him win, when I watched him run prior to the Olympics, they did a meet, a diamond league, and I swear when he was done, it looked like he had a little hitch in his step. It looked like he just had a little hitch. I don't know if I'm making this up, but that's how I felt at that last meet. And then in his semifinal, I swear he was out in front. He was winning, and there's one step where it just looks off. It just looks like a hitch, and then he keeps running, and he loses that first place. I could be wrong, but that's just what I feel like I saw. So, it could be something just kind of breaking down in his body or his legs, blah, 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 but that's how I felt, and he did not make the final. Now, in this race, our top three finishers were Marcell Jacobs. He set a record for Italy. And then Fred Kerley, the 400-meter stallion, who dropped down to run the 1 and the 2 at the Olympic trials. He placed second at the Olympics. A lot of people, kind of said it was a mistake or this or that. But like I said, if you're going to do something like that, you must have been practicing, you must have been training, and he knew what he was doing. He didn't take home the gold, but silver is great. There's so many of us who never competed at the Olympics, never make it. So once again, he didn't get the gold, but a silver is great, and it's low-key mission complete. Dropping down from the 400 that we've just seen him watch probably, or we've watched him run probably for like the last 3 to 4 to 5 years. We've been seeing him compete in the 400. He took a risk, he tested himself, and the reward paid off, and he placed second. Andre de Grasse, he was third. He had a 989. He's been up and down. He was supposed to be the guy, and he's showing he is one of those boys. He still wasn't able to take home that gold, but he got the bronze for Canada, and he got it. Akani Simbine, he was fourth. Ronnie Baker from the U.S. was fifth, and then Mr. Su from China was sixth. Jamel Hughes DQ'd, he false started, and he was out of the race. And then Inoch Adegogi from Nigeria. I was going for this boy. I have some Nigerian roots. I was going for him, but he did not finish. So we only had 6 people finish in the final. And once again, Marcell Jacobs took home the gold. And yeah, I thought Brumel had it, and then I started seeing Akani Simbine coming through. He had a 984 a few weeks ago, and I was like, okay, a new competitor has entered the chat. But it was Lamont Marcell Jacobs. Who'd you guys have? Who'd you guys think was gonna win? Who were you pulling for, and where do you live? Like, did you kind of have a dog in this fight that you wanted to see take the gold? You know, once I guess I had the Americans, that and the Nigerian, that kind of made it interesting. But there wasn't anyone who I was super going for. I'd say Kerley the most, because shout out to Kerley. But what about you guys? Did you have someone you were going for? Yeah, I want to watch it more. I want to see more coverage, because the video I saw, it was really short and to the point. They didn't have much of a backstory. I just watched this and watched the women's 100. I own a clothing shop, so we've been just partying and watching some of the races. Are going to continue to do that. But for now, it was Marcell Jacobs. And now we get to go into the 400-meter dash, the 400 hurdles, the 200-meter dash, and then the relays. And boy, I cannot wait to watch these relays. And all these, you know, we got to see, how does America do? How does Canada do? How does Nigeria do? Like, we got to see. Italy, they got the 100-meter champion. They might put together a squad. South Africa, they can put together a great squad. So now we're going to have to watch, you know, what will happen. On the women's side, Jamaica took the sweep. America didn't do that hot, and Jamaica took the sweep. So we going to see who will Jamaica go for an Olympic record. You know, they got the Olympic record in the women's 100. Will they get it in the 4x1 as well? So all of that is what I'm going to be watching for over the next few days, and just keeping up with track. But let me know down in the comments, who are you guys watching, what's going on, and all that. That is it for this video. I watched the race. I did a little reaction, but I can't really link it. I can only show myself. I can't link it because NBC will take that thing down, or they'll just block it. They don't even want to take it down. They're just going to block it. So that's all. But I might add that in. But yeah, let me know what other events. Did y'all see that women's triple jump? We got a world record. So let me know what other events you guys and girls are watching. And have a great day. Be blessed. Y'all be easy. Peace.